For 100 years, the members of Atlanta's International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 613, have powered the industries and communities that help make Georgia the Empire State of the South. Over a century of economic peaks and crippling depressions, wars and countless home front battles, building booms and standstills, IBEW Local 613 has stood united and tall. Hi, I'm Kenny Mullins. I've been a member of Local Union 613 since 1996, and it's my honor to share with you the history of our great local. Today, it represents more than 5,000 of the most highly skilled inside electrical workers in northern Georgia and southeast Alabama, a jurisdiction that spreads across 33,000 square miles.
613 is getting stronger and stronger. We are the most well-trained, safest, drug-free workforce in America, and especially in the state of Georgia right here at 613.
But long before any of these remarkable accomplishments were possible, the very existence of Local 613 defined the odds for success. As the South restructured its industrial system following the end of a civil war, a fledgling trade union movement slowly emerged in the city of Atlanta. At least 4 previous attempts had tried and failed to organize the city's inside electrical workers. By the time a new local rose from the ashes, both literally and figuratively. In 1917, the Great Fire of Atlanta blazed through the heart of the city and engulfed nearly 2,000 houses and structures along the way. The mile-long inferno left behind a trail of destruction not seen since General Sherman scorched a path to the sea a half a century earlier. As more than 10,000 displaced citizens worked to rebuild their homes and lives, a dozen of Atlanta's electrical workers came together to fight for the safety and opportunity of the community and its accompanying workforce. On October 25th, 1919, IBEW Local 613 and its 100-year legacy was born. The membership quickly went to work to deliver on the promises to better the areas in which its brothers lived and worked. Through strong organization efforts, leadership fought for the basic human rights for workers and against unfair and dangerous practices like child labor. Local 613 members were appointed to lead Atlanta's electrical inspection team, and when President Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal reforms were enacted to save the nation from economic ruin in the 1930s, it was Brother Kingfish Ware who was chosen to supervise the city's electrical installations throughout the Work Progress Administration. The members of Local 613 hauled their materials and ladders on their backs as they walked across town to wire houses throughout the Great Depression, and subsequently helped build the city upon their shoulders. From the Fox Theater and the Biltmore Hotel, to the Georgia World Congress Center and the Ponce City Market, and on to Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, the busiest airport in the world. Local 613 has shaped the skyline and culture of Atlanta, a legacy that still remains strong to this day. In the past 20 years, we have wired Atlanta.
The Georgia Dome, Turner Field, the new Braves Stadium, the new Falcons Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So I guess we wouldn't be playing any professional sports if it wasn't for IBEW in Atlanta.
The industrial explosion ushered in by the onset of World War II provided economic relief to all of Atlanta's electrical workers. And the ranks of Local 613 were bolstered by new manufacturing and neon members. But it would not be long until a different kind of war would erupt on home soil, compelling the local to elect a staunch leader that could guide the membership through the harshest anti-union battles in the decades to come. thriving labor movement was dealt a major blow in 1947 with the federal passage of the Taft-Hartley Act, which fought to restrict the activities and power of labor unions. An ensuing wave of hostility coincided with a tragic job site accident that took the lives of 3 members on the same day in April of 1951. And the future of IBEW Local 613 began to loom uncertain. But instead, a bright era dawned with the 1955 election of business manager Harry Bexley, a man who devoted his life to the advancement of labor and made the foundation of Local 613 all the stronger for it. Under Brother Bexley's decisive leadership, over the next 33 years, the local established several health and retirement benefits for the protection of members and their loved ones, and put a renewed emphasis on education and upgrade training for apprentices and journeymen alike.
Well, the apprenticeship program at IBEW 613 is seen as a model for the entire building trades. And graduates of that apprenticeship program are quickly hired by union contractors for their skills, their ability, their dependability. And so that is a great deal to be proud of in terms of turning out thousands of highly skilled electricians in the Atlanta market.
As Local 613 celebrated its Golden Jubilee in 1969, Brother Bexley's dream project became a reality with the opening of One Electric Plaza. The new, permanent home of the local quickly became known as the labor's headquarters in Atlanta, Georgia, as several other local, state, and regional bodies moved in. Decades later, an electric peach tower constructed upon the roof would become an instantly recognizable landmark for Braves fans and drivers along I-85. Forged in the aftermath of fire, Local 613 experienced a rebirth in ice when a freak winter storm ravaged the city of Atlanta and its electrical infrastructure for an entire week in 1973, bringing a city of 6 million to its knees. Members worked night and day to respond to thousands of emergency calls from citizens left in the dark and cold. As power was restored, soon too was the public's appreciation of the local labor movement and its members that dropped everything to help their neighbors in need.
Local 613, 100 years. It's unreal. It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's amazing.
Being trained as a Local 613 electrician makes you a better wireman. But the Brotherhood, the IBEW, what we stand for, is what makes you a better person. Our brothers and sisters truly love each other. We truly are one. We work together, we're compassionate, and it's a great organization. Brother Bexley secured Local 613's role as an economic and civic-minded leader within Atlanta, the state of Georgia, and the IBEW. But it was business manager Ronald Napty that helped bring the work of the local front and center on an international stage. Along with 10,000 athletes, the 1996 Summer Olympic Games promised to bring more than $600 million of pre-planned construction work to the city of Atlanta. Following the failure of the Olympics Committee to make a solid commitment towards union construction, Local 613 led the charge to fight for the rightful economic opportunity and local skilled workers. In 1992, one of the largest labor demonstrations in the history of Atlanta embarked from the IBEW building as 1,300 brothers and sisters of Local 613 and thousands of other union members and community activists marched towards the ultimately successful outcome of a mostly union-built Olympiad. The memory of the Games lives on with redevelopment of the Centennial Olympic Stadium and the revitalization of Atlanta's downtown area through Centennial Olympic Park. The Atlanta building boom at the turn of a new millennium allowed a thriving local to stand ready and willing to face the new challenges of the 21st century head on. Adjusting to new technologies and processes, the new state-of-the-art Atlanta Electrical Training Center opened in 2010 to train many generations of safe and skilled Local 613 members to come. The undeniable legacy of Local 613 is evident not only through the work of its members, but the lives they have touched along the way. In addition to making an impact in the labor movement and the building trades, members have donated their time, resources, and funds to countless charities and organizations across the Atlanta area from the Local's very beginning. And the Local continues to fight for safer working conditions and better wages and benefits for its members, ensuring that their voices are heard and they are compensated fairly for the hard work they put in each and every day to keep Atlanta powered.
Good evening and welcome to this celebration of the 100th anniversary of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 613 here in Atlanta.
As IBEW Local 613 celebrates its 100th anniversary in 2019 and decades to come, its brothers and sisters stand together as one strong and mighty union, ready to face any and all challenges the next century will bring. What's going to keep us successful? I believe over the next 100 years is not forgetting where we came from, not forgetting our core value, and always remembering to help each other, to truly be a part of the Brotherhood. I would like to see us here at 613 continue to grow and to strengthen our bond that we all have, and to get more people engaged and involved with our organization. I would like to say congratulations to all past, present, and future members of IBEW Local 613. The past members have paved the way for us to be at the point we are right now. Our present members are working towards a brighter future, and our future members are going to help pave the way for Local 613 for many more years to come.
I want to thank you for the opportunity to serve in the positions I did for the local, and I congratulate each and every member of IBEW Local 613 on our Centennial celebration. We got 100 now, hopefully several hundred to go.
Thank you for carrying on the legacy.
100 years is an amazing accomplishment. We built this city